Hi there, Darren here with another Whitespark Weekly video. These videos are to help you understand local SEO, give you new optimization strategies, and keep you up to date with all the latest in local search. If you're new here, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and sign up for our newsletter over on whitespark.ca to keep up to date whenever we publish one of these videos. So today I want to talk to you about just how much variation there is in the local search results. Local search results are changing all the time based on many different factors, based on, what browser is being searched, the location, of course, is a huge one, and even the time of day can impact local search results. So did you know that the local search results are changing every hour? And it's kind of amazing. Most people don't realize how much variation there is in the search results. And so I love this study that was done by Chris Green in 2017. So he was curious to see how much variation, how much fluctuation there is in the search results. And so they tracked rankings every single hour. And then they measured which businesses were in, the top 100. And you could see that across the top of the results here. So if I just kind of move my mouse across here, the businesses in the sort of the top 20 positions were relatively stable. Like, if you were in position number 3, you were in position number 3 every hour. And so those search results basically stayed pretty stable. But as you got a little bit lower in the rankings, there was much more variation. You could see businesses jumping up and down into positions every single hour. And so I always wanted to do something like this to see if the same kind of variation exists in the local results. So we did. So we tested this and we saw something quite similar, actually. So the businesses ranking in the top 20 positions were relatively stable. You can see the stability across the local search results in there. But then it's like you can see much more fluctuation in the results, a little bit lower. And, so yeah, relatively stable. And then you can see these sort of spikes of businesses hopping into the results. Like, for example, this one that's blue, it ranked nowhere at all, but then at 20 o'clock, they jumped up to position like 35. And then they disappeared again, never to be, oh, wait, then they jump back up over here. Jump back up, I guess, what is this, position 30 or 45? I don't know. So they're jumping around in the search results. So it's really amazing to think about that. It's like, okay, I'm going to go to Google. I'm going to check. How do I rank right now? Oh, I don't rank at all. Oh no, I don't rank. What happened? And then they email their SEO provider and they're like, oh no, I've fallen off the rankings. What happened? But then the SEO provider goes and checks and be like, well, I checked. You look fine. I see your ranking how you were before in position number 5, whatever it was, right? And so this is the crazy thing about the rankings. I think it's really important to know that there's that much fluctuation in the ranking results. The rankings back in, early days of SEO, there was this concept of the Google dance. And so what would happen is the rankings would be super stable. They would stay the exact same for months. And then we would wait for Google to push an update, and then everything would change. So it'd be like they've re-indexed the whole web, they've pushed a new update out, and it's like, where did I land? Where do I rank now? Where will I rank for the next 3 months? It's not like that anymore. Google's rankings are constantly changing based off of new input. I guess this is RankBrain, all their AI stuff. And so it's learning all the time. It's shifting and adjusting all the time. And so it's really important, I think, for people to know that their rankings are just in constant flux. And you can see that. So basically every one of these rows here, every one of these colors represents a business mentioned down below here. So, you can see that this business here, which is orange, I don't know, what's this, AP Auto Sales maybe, they're ranking in position 25, 25, 25, 25. Oh, they jumped up to position 15 and then back down, back down, back down. So the rankings are just moving, by the hour. So depending on what time you check. So if I happen to check at that exact hour, I might rank at this position. If I check at another hour, I might rank in a different position. And so We did this across a number of different keywords. We made sure to run all of these searches on the exact same IP using the exact same browser signature so that all the results were not impacted by other factors. And so the only factor was time. So we ran it every single hour using the exact same browser fingerprint. And so this is how the results change. And so you can see like auto dealers, we also tried plumbers. So plumbers maybe look a little bit more stable than the auto dealers. We did personal injury lawyers. You can see quite a bit of jumping around in the plus 50 range. Look at pest control. Pest control is pretty busy. There's a lot of moving around, different businesses jumping around up and down in the search results hour by hour. So rankings are changing all the time. So keep this one short. What does this mean? It means that people need to realize that the local and organic rankings are in constant flux. They're always changing. Rankings can change by the hour. They typically do change by the hour. And it is interesting to note that the top 20 positions tend to be more stable than the rest. The main takeaway here is that you really should expect to see differences from your local rank tracking tool or any other rank tracker you use. If you're comparing your results with what the tool is reporting, you see it's different. That doesn't mean that the tool is inaccurate or you're seeing different results. It just means maybe they checked at a different time than you, and they would have, because all the rank tracking tools crawl usually in the evening. You come in the morning and you've got all your results back. So the differences you see there are almost expected. You should really expect to see different results. If you sit down at your computer and you check today, and then you check again tomorrow, or you check again in the evening, you may see different results. And you need to expect that. The takeaway, the thing to realize is that rankings are just always changing. So of course, we have a fantastic local rank tracking tool. I encourage all of you to check it out. We can track very precise localized rankings from any location. We typically love to track by zip code. That's what we suggest. And then we really separate out the local pack, the local organic, and the local finder ranking. So we think it's pretty good in a local rank tracking tool, and I encourage you to check it out. That's all I got for you, and we'll see you next time.